like EACC, like the DCI, like KRA, they do not represent like the EACC, and therefore they like cannot the DCI pretend to like be investigators and represent watching brief. That role is very clear, and that notion should be put to settle. The DPP is the only one under 157 with that constitutional mandate. Anybody else, if they are civil society groups representing the family, they have a right. Waswa's case has given them the right and the scope to participate. But an investigator talks through the DPP. He cannot pretend to be a prosecutor. That's all that we are saying. Their roles and the mandate is very clear. Section 3 of IPOA is very clear, very distinct from Article 157. Let us defend the constitutionality of this country.
Okay, I hear you, Mr. Omari. That's enough.
That's all.
Yeah, sorry.
IPOA cannot prosecute, it can only investigate. Article 157 mandates the DPP to be the mouthpiece of IPOA.
Okay.
Your Honor, for purposes of record, no. The participation of IPOA in bail proceedings has been determined by the High Court that IPOA can participate and address the court in the case of Republic versus Frederick Olelimani, where IPOA was granted audience by the High Court in a decision, Your Honor, of the High Court. In this case, we also didn't submit your decisions. So, Your Honor, the participation of IPOA in addressing the court is a matter that the High Court has said. Yes, Your Honor. And so, Your Honor, there is no prejudice whatsoever on IPOA submitting on this issue. And in fact, Your Honor, as an officer of the court, all I wanted to do was bring to the court attention that decision that I've just mentioned of Republic versus Frederick Olelimani, which is at complete, at one with the current case that Your Honor is dealing with. I have brought it to your attention, Your Honor, that decision is available at IKLR. When you retire, Your Honor, I would urge you to have a look at that decision.
So I hear you to say you're investigating the murder issue, is it not? So basically, you are for the victim.
Yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
What about the Supreme Court case of Redrick Waswa?
Your Honor, before you go there.
Just a minute. Yeah, because it gives you some attitude, you know, to what extent that the counsel for the victim should address the court. Is it not?
It does, Your Honor. It does.
To what extent the Redrick Waswa case, the Supreme Court?
Yes, Your Honor, it does.
And I believe the Supreme Court case finds the courts below.
It does.
So I was thinking that you can also look at it and see. What were you saying?
What I was raising.
Yes.
IPOA does not have jurisdiction under the Victims Act. They are investigators, like EACC, like the DCI, like KRA. They do not represent the victim, and therefore they cannot pretend to be investigators and represent watching brief. That role is very clear, and that notion should be put to settle. The DPP is the only one under 157 with that constitutional mandate. Anybody else, if they are civil society groups representing the family, they have a right. Waswa's case has given them the right and the scope to participate. But an investigator talks through the DPP. He cannot pretend to be a prosecutor. That's all that we are saying. Their roles and the mandate is very clear. Section 3 of IPOA is very clear, very distinct from Article 157. Let us defend the constitutionality of this country.
Okay, I hear you, Mr. Omari. That's enough. So, just a minute, Mr. Kinoti. Are you okay that you can pass your submissions to Mr. Opundo?
We will pass our submissions to Mr. Opondo. We have no objection to passing our submissions to Mr. Opondo.
Okay.
But Your Honor, for purposes of record, the position of the law enunciated by Learned Counsel Mr. Omari is not correct.
Mm-hmm.
For purposes of record.
Okay.
Our position, Your Honor, our position remains
Yes. Yes.
that as decided by the court in that case, just mentioned, IPOA can participate in proceedings before the court. Your Honor, we have no objection of passing our
Yeah, because if you are for the victim, you are allowed to participate. That one is allowed.
I think
Yes,
also
Mr.
what is
Kinyanjui?
happening is that my colleague is misreading that decision. Because, Your Honor, if you look at that decision, and I believe that is the position, is that IPOA at that time was watching brief.
Okay.
In this case, even if you look at the heading of this procedure,
Yeah, the investigators.
it is the IPOA.
Okay.
So your mouthpiece is the DPP.
I think as the DPP, let's put that matter to rest.
Yes, kindly.
We will advise accordingly. We will respond to the issues raised. Yes, on behalf of IPOA.
I think that is settled.
Yes.
That's it.
Mr. Kinoti,
Yes, Your Honor.
it is settled.
We are okay proceeding with
Okay, okay.
the DPP.
All right.
Position of the law, Your Honor.
Mr. Opundo, you had said something?
Yes, Your Honor. I said I will give the court the citation of authorities. I concluded before doing that.
So what is it? Number one is?
Number one is Republic was Geoffrey Mtuku, and 4 others is 2015 EKR.
2015.
Yes.
Okay.
And we also have Republic was Jackson Munene Nduku, 2020 EKLR. We also have Republic versus Paul Ndumu Waweru, 2016 EKLR. We also have High Court at Nairobi, criminal case number 57 of 2016. That is Republic versus Frederick Lehman, and 4 others.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. So are we done? Prosecution side?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Counsel, I think this is a matter which has a lot of anxiety, and you have really submitted a lot. I can see you have been recording 20 pages of typing, so it means it's quite a lot. I need time to write this ruling. Yeah, so we shall take a date for the ruling, whether he is going to be in custody or released. Are we together?
We are together.
So we can have it on the 20th of this month for ruling.
That's repeated, Your Honor.
IPOA, what do you want him to be detained in the meantime?
Capital Hill Police Station.
Capital here. All right, we come back on that day for ruling, and I think it will be in custody at Capitol Hill Police Station until then.
Your Honor, finally,
Yes.
my client is still available for investigation. Please let the police not wait until we come, that they say they are, then anybody stop them from investigation. My client is available to be investigated.
All right, and then we come back on 20th for ruling.
Much obliged.
Okay. Can we have another file also? Matter which has a lot of anxiety, and you have really submitted a lot. I can see you're recording 20 pages of typing, so it means it's quite a lot. I need time to write this ruling here, so we should take a date for the ruling, whether he is going to be in custody or released. Are we together?
We are together.
So we can have it on the 20th of this month for
That's convenient, Your Honor.
what do you want him to be detained in the meantime?
It's a prosecutor.
Capital police station, no? Yes.
Correctly, come back on that day for ruling and bring it in custody after the police station.
Your Honor, finally,
Yes.
my client is still available for investigation. The days let the police not wait until we come that they say they are, anybody stop them from investigating. Our client is available to be investigated.
All right, then we come back on Tuesday for ruling.
Much obliged.
Anybody else?
Don't know if I may.
Yes.
My name is Kinoti from IPOA. My Lord, let me first say we agree entirely with the submissions made by the learned counsel
Your
to
Honor,
prosecution.
point of objection. I don't know under which provision an investigator will address you, because the investigators in this matter are IPOA. The officer who deponed the affidavit has given his side of the story. IPOA cannot submit. It is a preserve of the DPP. IPOA is a witness that we have cross-examined. And therefore, if IPOA has anything to say, let it hand over that to the DPP. The DPP should not cede ground to this crucial matter. IPOA cannot prosecute, it can only investigate. Article 157 mandates the DPP to be the mouthpiece of IPOA. So, Your Honor, we object to IPOA being allowed to address the court.
This one I need a response from Nora.
You
can't see the ground.
No, we haven't. Yona. I thought our submissions